Hi friends! Welcome back. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Hi friends! Welcome back. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of makeup. And if you're into that, cool. Love that for you. If you're not, catch you on the next one. That's fine. But yeah, I have been watching some YouTube videos, and I was watching one from Raw Beauty Christie, and she was talking about trying this foundation. This is the TIRTIR Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation, and it just looked so good on her that I have to try it. So I wanted to try it with you guys out today. Yeah, so this is the TIRTIR Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation. I got 21N Ivory, and it comes in this like little pod thing, and it comes with like, it's got a mirror in here, but it also has like a little puff to go with it to like apply it, and then you open this little guy up and the foundation is actually inside of here. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to open it with you guys, but let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I think I went too dark. Yeah, I think I fucked up. I think I picked a color that's going to be too dark, but it's not showing as dark on camera, I feel like, because of the lights and stuff. But I think that's going to be too dark. My bad. But if we bronze enough, it will be like, no problem, right? Just be like I have self-tanner on. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be too dark, but if I bronze and self-tan, we could probably make it work. Question mark. We'll see. We'll see once it gets on the face, like how fucked up we are. But yeah, so that's gonna be today's video. We're gonna do some makeup, sit around, chit chat, hang out, and call her good. I don't have anywhere to be today. I am probably gonna take a nap later, and I'm gonna play some games with my friends online, like the cool kids do. And yeah, that's about it. So if you guys are interested in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. Let's jump on in. My curls are still drying from their refresh this morning, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so this is the TIRTIR Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation in 21N Ivory. Like I said, I think it's going to be too dark, but let's give it a whirl, shall we? I did my skincare this morning. Double cleanse. I've been using the Anua, I don't know what it's called. It's a face wash here. It's like a gentle cleanser type thing. And then I use Hibiclens for my second wash. And then I use the Anua toner, we'll also put here, and the Perricone, the Photo Brightening Moisturizer. I'll put it here on the screen as well. And that was like my skincare this morning. It's been like an hour since I did that. I probably should have done this like right away, but I had to eat breakfast, okay? Okay. Okay, so let's go in with this guy. I'll put it off for as long as I can. A horrible shade match, probably. I don't really know how much to like put on here. Oh. Yeah, that's too dark, but that's okay. Oh wow, this has like good coverage. Let's do like half my face and then we'll take a look at it. You know what? I think we can actually make do with this shade. I would need to bronze my neck a little bit, but I kind of do that regularly anyways. So it is a little bit dark, but if I had some sun on me, it would probably be okay. Okay, I'm just going over what I already put on, and I'm using the opposite end of the sponge to just kind of blend it in and make sure it's kind of like fully sat, right, without a ton of excess on top. Okay, this is what we look like. So I've got half of this side done, and this half is obviously not done, so what do we think so far? Honestly, looks pretty good. Doesn't feel like you're wearing anything at all. It is a little maybe like, and this could just be it's my first time applying it. It's like maybe gonna sink into my lines right here. Wow, I can't get over how much coverage that has for like feeling so lightweight. Okay, let's do the other half here. What do we think? I like the finish. I like that it's not too matte or too dewy. It feels like you can see the sheen, but it feels kind of like more like skin-like. I like that it's not heavy. I wish I had gone like a shade or two lighter. But honestly, I think we can make it work. Yeah. Overall, I don't think it looks too heavy or anything like that. Again, that could just be my application technique too, because I have never applied my makeup like this before. But even that looks like pretty good to me. It's not like, it's not drying down to the touch. So this would be one that you would probably have to set, maybe, I don't know. I think what we should do is let's try it today. I'm going to put my full face on in a little bit, and then I think we should try this like on an office day too, where it's going to be a long day and I'm going to be out and about and kind of moving around a bunch. And I want to see how like the longevity is on it too. So today will be like kind of a first impressions, but we'll split in the like actual try, not try, what are those called? There's a name for them, like a full day like trial kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about. Old school YouTube, like you know what I'm talking about. I can't tell you the name of it right now. Somebody's probably screaming at me about it, but I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my regular concealer. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I legit don't really feel like I need that much coverage except for like under my eyes, but I also didn't put that much under my eyes either. And that's just my under eyes in general. So, okay. I think we should try creams and powders. So let's do our cream. This is the Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour. Let's do a little bit of that, and then we'll go over it with like the Makeup by Mario, the powder one I have, bronzer. And I'm just gonna do just a smidge, I don't want a ton. I'm gonna do more on my nose. Oh, actually, I've got a brush I want to try too for my concealer. Let's put just a little bit more on. Just like right there. We're gonna let that set for a second, but while that sets, I'm just gonna blend this in. Again, that's the e.l.f. Camo bronzer and contour, the Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour, and I have it in Fair. And it's more of like a like a grayish bronzy because it's the contour. And then I also got some new brushes in because your girl needs brushes. But the one I want to try is right here, and it's an actual like concealer brush. So it's kind of fat on the end and then kind of skinny. Let's just try this out real quick. I just got it on Amazon. I was just curious. And then for the contour, I've got this other little guy. I don't know what it is. It's similar. It's also like angled, a little fatter on the end, but I'm gonna just... Nobody tell me if my nose contour looks stupid. Okay. I will say, okay. Sorry, my eye is like upset. I will say, in the mirror, like in person, this is not like your no makeup look, okay? You can tell that you're wearing something. Having said that, it does not look bad or anything like that. I'm just like, this is not minimal girl, okay? This is like full beat. Your girl wants to be clocked. She wants everybody to know that her makeup is makeuping. If you hear my neighbor revving his stupid ass bike outside, I'm sorry. What are you gonna do? Okay. Okay, we've got foundation, concealer, and liquid like bronzer contour on. Let's do a cream blush as well. I think I'm gonna go with the Tower 28. This is the Beach Please Magic Hour. And I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator brush. Two more things I will say is like here in the T-zone and on my nose, this looks incredible. It's wearing like so well. Sorry for the up close, but I just need you to see that it's like not settling into anything right there. I would say my nose is like one of my biggest problem areas for like getting stuff to stay put. So that's impressive off the bat. Now there's a bunch of dogs barking. Cool, cool. I love that for them. Okay. Let us put some gel in our eyebrows. We're gonna go with the e.l.f. Wow Brow Tinted Gel. This is in neutral brown. It is already that time to pluck my eyebrows again, because wow. These are fucking caterpillars, man. Tell you what. We're not gonna leave them like that, don't worry, we'll fill them in. What I would like to do though is to do some eyeshadow, because why not? We're already here, right? You think we should use the Scooby palette? You're right, it's been a hot minute. This is the Scooby X Glam Light collab, and this is actually the second one that they did. The first one they did was these two little guys. The Rutro Raggy palette. Looks like that. Greens and blues. And they did the Creeps and Crawls palette. Got the purples and teals and stuff. And then we've got the actual Scooby-Doo palette. This one's a 25 color palette. And it looks like this. So, I think we'll use this today. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since we just done fun eyeshadow too, you know? And I've got some new brushes. This is from my Amazon set. I'll put it on the screen. We're going to start with the old trusty M535, and I'm actually going to go in with the Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt Bronzer in light medium as my base. I'm going to go in with this top shade here. This is the brown shade right here. They don't have names. Sorry, I don't think so. No, they don't have names. So I'm going to take it on that same M535 and just kind of deepen it up. If you want your looks to be more pigmented, you can do like just go straight in with color instead of like putting down a transition shade, but for those of us that it's been a hot minute for, I don't think we should start there. You know what I mean? Should we do a halo eye or should we do like a cut crease? I feel like a cut crease would be fun, but they take a hot minute. So let's do a halo eye. And I'm going to pick up this brush from my set. It looks like this. It looks like a, what is it? A specific packing brush. Kind of looks like the M433 a little bit. Is that the one I'm thinking of? No, I'm thinking of the M456. Okay. Kind of looks like that. And I'm going to pick up this, this dark green shade right here. It's like a forest green. And I'm going to put that on the outer. Oh! Oh! Oh, Jesus. She's pigmented. And on the inner. It would behoove you to do this first before you did your foundation, but we're not that girl today, okay? Okay. It's gonna be fine. Also, just to call out that high pigment shadows like this that are like colorful will likely like stain your eyelid, so if you've got somewhere to be, probably gonna need concealer or something to cover that up. What I'm saying is don't do your crazy eye look and then have your wedding the next day. I didn't do that, for the record. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying don't do it and then have like a big event the next day, probably. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, you can do whatever you want to. You can. Would I do that? No. And that's saying something, truly. It's also going to stain your brushes, so keep that in mind. This is just a color swatch. This is basically, you can just rub your brush on it and clean it off and then use it to pick up another color. We're not going to do that yet. What we're going to do is we are going to use an M441, which is similar to the M535, but a little less like blown out. And we're going to go back in with that brown shade just around the edges and kind of buff out that green just a little bit. I'm not trying to take it down too far, like I don't want to disperse the color that's like packed in here, but just like along the edge to like soften it up. and blend it. And we'll just kind of keep doing that as we go through. I'm going to take this green shade, I think. This green right here. And I'm going to put it like a little bit further in. So I'm going to get an even smaller brush. I think we'll go for like this guy. This is like a E56 kind of, I think. Let me look. 506, whatever. Similar. It's not the same brand as Morphe, but it's like similar shade ish. Actually, we'll just take our M506 because I know the name of it now. You're welcome. And again, that lighter green shade. And we're going to put that more towards the center. Just kind of pack it on here. And I'm just buffing that a little bit into this dark green shade. You're not going to be able to tell a huge difference, but when we put that dark green back out here, it'll make, it'll be more like gradient. You'll kind of notice that I'm also working down like in brush sizes. And that's just to keep things like from getting too like blown out. Because I don't want the green like all the way out here. I don't want it like doing a big whatever. I just want the green like on my lid mostly, and we'll blend out the edges as well. I'm going to take that green shade, the lighter green here, this one, on the same brush, and I'm going to run that along the edges of the brown and the dark green as well. Just to further like gradiate out. And you can see how that's starting to get like more gradient right in there. We're just going to keep working on her. I also like to work on each eye one step at a time. So like I'm doing this to this eye, I want to repeat it on this eye immediately after. So one, I don't forget what I did, and two, that it would be much easier to correct it like step by step instead of like getting one whole eye done, doing the whole other eye, and it turns out differently. Also, you can see how you can see how close I'm holding my brush to the actual brush part of it. And that is because I want more control. I don't want it, like the further you hold it back, the more like blown out it's going to be. And I don't want that like in this instance, right? Like I don't want to be going like big wide circles to like blend things in. I want it like nice and neat, like in this little crevice where I want it to be. And that's where I want it to stay. I'm just taking that lighter green, and I can feel like my brow bone is right here. So I want to blow this out just to where that is. And I'm going to drag the corner out just a smidge. And this is, again, that lighter green shade. Okay. I'm going to go back in with the light green and just pack it one more time. Close to the center here. Okay, and then with the smaller brush, we're going to go in back with the dark green. This is the M506 still. Two of my best friends are going to a Ren fair today, and this would literally have been such a vibe, like eye look wise. But no, I hope to be in a whole other state. Rude. It's not in this palette, but I want to add just a smidge of black. The tiniest amount. I think the Nude Prism has it in it. Is that a black? I can't tell. Like, I'm talking tiny amount. Tap off the excess. You're probably thinking, Lindsay, this looks crazy. I know, just trust. Just trust. We're gonna go back with our, it's not our Morphe one, but it's similar-ish to the 506. Okay, on that original brush, the M535, I'm gonna go back in with that original brown and run it along the edge here. Okay, for shimmer, I think we'll start with this green right here. Jesus, I did not expect that. I want to add this shade. This is Like a Moss, Super Shock Shadow. This is from ColourPop, and this is from the Raw Beauty X ColourPop. Raw Beauty Christie X ColourPop collab. And I'm going to add some of that on top. And then we're going to go back and you guessed it, pack some more color on. Let's go back in with our light green and dark green. I'm going to use that brush that was similar to the M433. With the smaller brush, we're going to go with the dark green. And then just a touch of black again. Let's finish up with just a little more green shimmer, and then I think, so we've got this green right here, and then I think maybe just a touch of that. What do we think? Do we look crazy? We do. That's okay. Under the eyes, let's powder first, and then we'll do under eyes. For powder, we're going to go with the one size. This is the Ultimate Setting Powder in Ultra Pink. I have to say, we've had this foundation on for like an hour now. Hasn't budged. Hasn't done anything. Hasn't done anything but just look good. Okay, let's put a little bit of powder on. Aware test. Holy crap. That took me an hour to remember what that was called. Aware test. We'll do a wear test when I'm in the office. Okay, we've got on our powder. Under the eyes, we'll finish those up real quick. Nothing crazy. I'm going to take this little smudger brush and go in with that light green. Okay, now that we look crazy, let's finish our makeup. Okay, powder, bronzer, Makeup by Mario, Soft Sculpt. I know it's here in front of me. Here it is. And we're going to go in with this guy. It's like kind of like a domed, angled brush. For blush, I think we need a more cool toned. Orangey-ish, maybe. I'm going to take the Nude Prism palette, the Nude Prism blush palette, excuse me. And I'm going to take this big guy. And I'm just going to kind of mash a few of these colors together. Brows, let's go in with the Sephora brow pencil. This is in medium brown. The brows are maybe cousins today. I'm not really sure. I just applied some of the, this is the Kiss Falscara, like lash set thing. Comes with these little lash clusters and then like glue and balm. I just put those on. And I kind of want to double stack them. So why not? While we're here. For lips, I'm just putting the, this is the Sephora Color Rouge Gel Lip Liner in Rose Wine. I'm going to go over that with the Raw Beauty Christie X Colourpop gloss. This is in Wildflower. Alright. Here we have it, the finished look. My entire makeup desk is destroyed. First impressions on the foundation. I actually am really enjoying it. It hasn't changed at all, like in the amount of time that we've been filming, which has been an hour and a half now. It hasn't changed. Here's the eyes up close. I think what I'll do is this will be one video with like trying and doing eyes, and then I think the next video will be just a touch-in of like how it's been wearing for whatever amount of time. I don't have to work in the office this upcoming week, but the first week of June I will have to, so it'll be a really good like test for that. But yeah, this is the finished look. I feel crazy because I don't wear like this much makeup anymore, but turned out pretty cute. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends!